time for some yoga. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Come on out. Come on out. Plant your feet down. Wherever you are, and whatever time you're sharing this practice with us, we've got about an hour together. Hey, sir. Oh. About time you got here. Plant your feet down. I know it's a little early for one. Plant your feet down. We're going to make about less than an hour, 50 minutes out here. It's pretty warm today. We're going to get on to breakfast tacos. You, put your feet together, put your hands together. Let's inhale up. Exhale it wide. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale it up. You know, if you ever have a request about things to actually do, exhale wide. You could make a comment, below, and you could ask me, say, hey, what about such and such a pasasana, posasana. Hold it, breathe it, lock it, open these arms, shoulders. Hold the breath. Through the mouth we exhale. Inhale wide. Way up, stretch. My feet root down, my fingers fly up, my elbows lock, my jaw relaxes. Ooh, I align my ankles, my hips, my shoulders, and my ears. I breathe right there, reaching up as high as I can. Good. What if we observe these 3 planes? There's Christina, these 3 planes of movement. Yeah, 3 planes of movement. Sagittal plane is forward and back. Side to side is our coronal plane. And then our twisting, our transverse. Let's take this first plane. Fingertips down to the shoulders. Elbows lift up and arc. Easy, do not force. Just find, where can I go? Be curious. How do we move from support, from balance, from strength? Alignment. Lift the chin, drop the chin. Again. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale these hands high. Way up. Can you isolate? Fingers. Wrists. Elbows. Exhale. Shoulders. Exhale. Knees. Exhale, bend. I'm going to turn sideways here. Yeah, bend. You can touch your hands on your knees. Easy version. Utkatasana. My ankles bend deeply, my knees bend deeply, my tailbone pulls back, my heart lifts out, my shoulder blades gather back. Where are my 3 planes of movement in opposition? Earth and sky, east and west, north and south. The jaw relaxes. Reach your hands back. Let's breathe it right there. Yeah, good work, Christina. Reach it up. Yes. Breathe it right here for 3 and 2. Now let's fold at the hip. Empty the spine. Notice your breathing. Notice that you can still breathe even if you're folded forward. How can you soften the belly? How can you soften the muscles at the top of the leg, through the knee into the hip? How can you exhale and soften the abdominal shell and internal organs? How can you exhale and release the spine and neck? Beautiful. Look how easy this is. Your knees are bent. Your hands can touch the ground. Stack your hands on your knees. We're aiming for easy, okay? Bend your ankles and your knees. I straighten my elbows. But I do not mean convenient or without pain, okay? Right, reach these hands back. Right, and let's sweep. That dukkha, that pain is the teacher. It's not me. It's your body, it's your experience. Bring your hands back to your heart. Empty. Make a little turn. Make a little twist. Okay, here's, if we did our forward and back, that's our sagittal plane. We'll do more of them. If we're doing our twisting, I am empty. I make my hands and fingers empty, my wrists empty. With exhale, elbows empty. This is a valuable move. And it's valuable because how many of you right now are going like this? Of the arms, the back of this humerus bone, this tricep. We release the habit of tension high in the top of this humerus bone where the brachialis and bicep connect, where they attach. If you can release here at the shoulder, this upper arm, you can begin to release neck. You can begin to release throat. You can begin to release tensions in the heart. Right. Habits of tension we empty with the exhale. Ooh, yes. Look at that. Beautiful. Since we're doing this transverse plane with effortless effort, what if you could not think about the pace, but a very smooth, effortless breath that will exhale to the right and exhale to the left, exhale to the east, exhale to the west. And as you exhale to the east and exhale to the west, how much more lighter, how much lighter can you make it? How much more easy? Let your face turn equally, right and left. We have a habit of our strength. We have habits of our ease. We may be accustomed to challenging the habits of our strength to try to lift something that may be right at the edge of our ability, to push or do something at the edge of your strength. That may be customary. But can you practice in the opposite way? How can this be easier still? Lighter still? What if you imagined light in your body with every breath? Would that change the effortless quality? What if you changed the pace? What if you made your breath even more smooth? Excellent. Let's release that. We've observed this transverse plane. We're going to go deeper with that. We've observed our sagittal plane. We'll go deeper with that. But let's observe our coronal plane and let your hips rock side to side. And please remember, this is a practice for you. Let your hips dance, not just your shoulders, okay? Yes. Yeah, oh, there you go. I can see a difference in your breathing when you do that. Yes. And look at that smile. That's beautiful. Let it go side to side. Good. Let's find one side. Find one side deep. Press your feet down into the earth, ground and root. Lift up in your coronal plane. My ankles, my hips, my shoulders, and my ears all in that flat plane. My fingers open, thumbs open, and draw down toward the earth. My ear lifts into the sky. I face directly forward, so I'm not turning my head or neck. I am breathing. I am finding the depth of oppositions in the posture. I observe this dilated outside line like a bow. And with every inhale, I heighten the limitations present in my body. Because this isn't about me. This is about you. This is about your practice. It is about your experience from wherever you may be. I observe the natural compression on the inside line of this bow. Asta Chandrasana. Crescent moon variation. I'm going to sweep that one arm into the sky, yes, and turn the palm down. Notice the other arm. Notice how the shoulder opens and you can reach. You're moving your arm in a functional way that unlocks shoulder impingements. Yes, turn it up, so simple. Functional movement in our entrance, in our exit. One more time. I inhale, my fingers far out, high in the sky. I'm breathing, I'm finding my oppositions. I take my eyes down to my thumb and breathe deep 3 breaths. Turn your head and shoulders. Turn your chin and forehead equally. Look up at your thumb. 3, 2, 1. Can you feel with your inhale a deeper line in the hip? Can you reach long over your head? How far out can we reach? How far out? Yes. Lift your heart. Ah, yeah, there you go. Straighten your elbow. Can you reach 2 hands away? And breathe here for 3 and 2 and 1. My exit. Knees. Shoulders revolve. Reach the fingers out. Sweep down to the ground. Empty down. Oh, yes. Here we were earlier. Uttanasana. Fold forward. Let's go a little deeper here today. Maybe you could stay just where you were. Practice emptying the spine, softening the gut. Yes. Awakening the anterior line of the leg into the hip and spine. But maybe you can straighten one knee with an inhale, and then maybe you can bend both. Maybe you can straighten the other knee, breathe, and bend both. I alternate. I inhale the leg straight. I exhale, both bend. Inhale the leg straight. Exhale, both bend. As I do, how can I release my neck? How can I release my neck? Good. Bend both and straighten both. Let's do 36 of these, okay? 36. You count your own count. I'm going to inhale my legs straight, exhale the bend. Make it easy. Yeah, make it easy. Come back, stack your hands on your knees. Beautiful. Right here, my feet are close together. My feet are pretty close, maybe an inch or two apart. Make circles. If you're very tall, you can get 3 or 4 inches. But if you're of average height, make circles. Every circle is a breath. Let's go the other direction. Now let those knees avoid touching. Keep the knees and the heels the same distance. Why? So that you awaken the purpose in this movement. We are awakening the lines of support through this knee. The soft tissues of support, not just the bone. Now bend the knee directly over the toes. So simple, Now there may be people who are beginning and they say, oh, this is not simple. This is not easy. And we'll have to check in with you. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Great. Every Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, yoga right here.
You guys are doing yoga?
Yeah, every Saturday morning. We've been here for 2 years. So you're welcome to attend. No charge to be here.
We were going to fly our drone that way. Is that going to bother you if we do that?
If y'all are over there, nah, y'all are good. Yeah, y'all are good. Thank you for even being so considerate.
Yes, sir.
All right, next thing. Let's make some circles in our hips. These days, look around. Everybody has tough days. Everybody. Nobody is immune. All of us have loss and grief and our own shadows. Big circles. And remember, we can't really change anybody else, but we can adjust ourselves. Big circles in those hips. Funny thing is, as we adjust ourselves, it affects other people. That's the funniest thing. And I'm sorry if you're having a hard day, but be kind. If you can be kind a little bit, it goes a long way. I'm not asking you to forgive anybody. That's a whole other level. Let's make circles in those hips the other way. 2 more. Bring it back up. Be tall. Ankles, hips, shoulders, and ears. Jaw relax. Let's make some circles in those shoulders. Right. And let's reverse direction. Beautiful. Take your hands back to your gluteus muscles. I press down in my heels. I bend my knees a little bit. I push my hips forward. I begin to arc through my legs and hips. I'm lifting in my spine. Easy, no force. Breathing. We have a hinge in the lowest part of the back. We have a hinge at the neck. We do not want only the hinges. We want the full arc. So hips forward, lift your spine up. Then drop your chin to the chest. Lift your chin away. Drop your chin to the chest. Exhale. Inhale away. Are you squeezing your gluteus muscles together? Nice. I'm going to drop my chin down to the chest. I'm going to lace my fingers together and reach away. My shoulder blades gather toward the center of the spine. I'm reaching those hands away. Good. Where can we go? Yes. Where can we reach? Yeah. Unbind those hands. Drop the chin to the chest. Reach the hands forward. Hey guys, how are you? Reach the hands forward, pull forward. And you can align ankles, hips, shoulders, and ears. Be tall. Observe the top of your skull. Make a big circle. Big circle with the top of your skull, not your face. Observe your breathing. Reverse direction. Can you listen to the sounds of your neck? Reverse direction twice. Reverse direction, other direction. Come back up, be tall. Separate your feet. Beautiful. Feet slightly angled, knees relaxed. I start with an easy turn, my shoulders away from the ears. Bend your elbows, and now twist, 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 twist. Turn your chin and forehead equally. Let those shoulders sink low, the elbows sink lower, lower by your side. It doesn't maybe feel normal because we're accustomed to being up here and being active with those arms. But we want to drop those arms, shoulders, elbows down. Twisting. Keep twisting. Kumar would do these for many, many minutes at a time. I'm not going to talk. We'll do a little time. Keep twisting, keep twisting, keep twisting, keep twisting. Feet a little closer together will help you. Lifting here, gripping here. So find the axis of your spine. Come back to the center. Back. This. Right there. Now lift in your heart. Ankles, hips, shoulders. Years. Back, forward, back, forward, drop. Yes. And that may, there's your spinal alignment. Yes. Elbows. Yes. Good. Imagine your spine was an axis that could twist. Do 9 more on your own. Good, release that. We're going to do one more. Different type. Same, we're going to be doing this transverse plane, but twisting in a new way. And here's what I'd like for you to do. You could separate your feet a little bit. Yeah, just like this. Take the tips of your fingers to your heart. Find that line of balance. It's a line that goes to a point between the feet. Choosing my right arm, and it goes straight out over the ground. Palm and fingers wide, thumb open. On the horizontal, we reach it back. I look at my thumb, I watch, I follow, and I follow it back to the center and back. I'm doing slow motion. I reach out. I'm inhaling all the way back. I bring it back to the center and then to the heart. Now here's the action, level. Inhale, and it will spring and bring you back. Let it spring and bring you back. Let it twist and spring back. Yes. Your eyes go to the tip of your thumb. Follow your thumb here. A rule of thumb. Drishti. Do 3 more each side. Turn the palm up. You'll get more action. Beautiful. We're going to do one more like this. It's called throwing a stone. And we're going to have our fingertips at the heart. But this time, I'm looking at my thumb low as it goes behind me. And I watch it come back. When I exhale, I throw a stone behind me. I inhale it back. Inhale, exhale. You'll get more with that inhale. Throw a stone. Throw a stone low. Yes, that's looking good. Yes. And let it spring. At the edge of your ability, it will spring back. Do 3 more of these. And release that. Beautiful. That's some nice action for your shoulders, neck, spine. Let's do some work for our legs too. What do you think? Okay? You know, you're smiling. I can tell you what you're thinking. We're not going to do that today. Okay? We are going to make some, no, they're all dancing because we're not doing teacups. But we're going to make a batik movement. So my arms, 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I bend. 1, 3, 4. I bend 1. My hands take me up. Yes. Can you touch your fingers to the ground? Can you inhale the hands back? Exhale forward. Yeah, let that go. Very nice. And release. Empty. Empty the shoulders. Empty. Let's make one squat, okay? My feet apart, heels toward the center. Stack. Okay, here was teacups. We're moving through the teacups. Pass the teacups down to the ground. Good. Okay, if you're there, make a little bounce. If your heels are pulling up, you could get a book or a rolled up towel or a mat and put it under your heels. Juan, look at that. That's great. Really good, man. Okay, right here, I'm going to lean a little bit forward and drop my head and neck and feel, how can I sink deeper? If you're there, can you place an elbow inside the hollow of each knee? There's a little hollow where your tibia and fibula meet, your tibia and your femur meet. Good morning, good morning. Place your elbows into that hollow. Take your palms together. Align those forearms. Use those elbows to push the knees away. So you could bring from here, you could bring your elbows up. Yes. Yeah, that's where you're going to get leverage to open that. Right. So I'm dropping my tailbone down. I'm going to bounce. Bounce. Breath, 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 breath. Side to side. Are you too bored? No. Okay, okay, good. You're concentrating beautifully. I just don't want to go too slowly that I bore. No. Okay. Good. All right, lift in your heart, make circles in your tailbone. Reverse direction. Good. Be tall. Hands down, stack then. Hands on the knees. Push and stand. Be tall. Take it easy. Right. Make a little turn. Try this one. My feet are close together. Squat. Feet and knees tight. Try just one. All the way down, all the way down. It's a different experience, isn't it? Feet, knees tight. Hey, yeah. Yeah, sometimes the heels will come up. Yeah, no, when you can squat, it's a nice one. Knees together, heels together. Oh, yes. Ooh. Right?
I found my chair.
Take your hands into your hips. Arc it back. Yeah, we closed it, now we're opening it. Let's take these hands out and up. Let the chin go to your chest. Lift the spine up through the heart. Oh, make it easy and use the pose. Use it. My glutes are gripping. Can you lift the face away? Drop the chin to the chest. Inhale back. Chin to the chest, hands forward. Let those hands leverage your standing. Ankles, hips, shoulders, ears, glasses align. Yeah, make a little twist. All righty, separate these feet. Good. Separate these legs. So they're pretty wide. They're not as super wide as you may be able to go. Take the edge off, okay? And right here, I want you to begin activating the feet, pressing down. I want you to activate, this is not passive. I want you to push down in these feet. I want you to activate these knees, gripping, as though you could roll the knees down to the ground. The tailbone forward. That's how we want to activate these legs as we're wide. Yeah. That's a pretty cool sword you have.
Oh, I see. It's going like 100 miles per
Yep.
hour.
Yep. Good. Press down in those legs. Keep your plane, your ankles, your hips, shoulders, and ears. Let's lean. Easy. Easy. Lift your ear like we did earlier. Bring it back. Let's go side to side like this. Variations of our Padottanasana. Entering our triangle poses. Maybe some angle poses. Let's see what we can do. Easy. Good. Now choose a side and reach down the leg. Observe the dilation in the open side up into the sky. Reach that sky hand up. Inhale, reach up high. Oh yeah, feel your, that's it, breathe it. Lock your elbows. Good, reach over your ear. Lift your heart. Yeah. Can you reach two hands away? Can you grip, roll the knees down, the hips forward? Can you grip inside, lift it? Open. Second side, grip internally. Yeah. Lift your ear into the sky. Sweep your arm. You know how to do it. Exhale it back. Inhale it up. Good. How high can you reach? Can you lift your heart? Sometimes the shoulder is forward because the spine is twisted. But can we find the plane? Reach over the top. Can you observe your breathing? With your inhale, can you feel? Can you identify specific areas? With your exhale, can you unlock? Two hands. Big breath. Bring it back. Good. Let's do this. Bend your knees a little bit. Take your hands down, down, down. We're going to bend those knees in and straighten the leg. Bend those knees in and down, straighten the leg. Bend those knees in, straighten the leg. Good. Here's one of Kumar's. Take one hand forward. Take the other hand back. One hand reaches forward, the other hand reaches back. Where can we fold? Breathe right there. 9, Bastrika, straightening those knees, rolling the knees in, down toward the ground. 9, 8. My hands step back to the center. Opposite direction, one hand forward, the other hand back. I reach forward, I reach back under me. Where can I reach in opposition? Breathe 9. Step your hands forward. Good. Now push down in your toes. Pivot your heels in. Push down in your heels. Pivot the heels. Toes go in. Press down in the toes. Lift and pivot the heels in. Heels down. Pivot the toes in. Drop your tailbone and push. Good. Be tall. Let's step back together. I'm bearing weight in one leg. I cross it over. Press down. Squeeze. Can you press the feet down? Can you squeeze the muscles of the feet, ankles, knees? Can you simply squeeze? Gripping those legs. Nice. Breathe it right there. Simple, simple. Keep squeezing. Breathe 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unbind. Second side. I'm balancing on my right. Crossover. Press down. Squeeze. Squeeze those legs. So simple. Squeeze. Breathe. Unbind. Good. Take these feet apart again. This time, not as wide as you can go, not super far. Press down in the feet. This is my right leg. I'm going to pivot on my heel. I point the toes out, Yeah. Let's observe the hips and simply rock the hips into the plane. So they naturally want to open up over here to the side. What if we take them in to that primary coronal plane? Level. Let's open. So I'm going backwards. I breathe for 3 and 2 and 1. Easy. I take it down. Look how easy we're making it. Wherever you go with this right hand, maybe on the top of the leg or the knee, the shin, but observe the hips in your plane. If you go past the resistance, then what you're doing is you're practicing the resistance, not the opening. Breathe right here. Easy, effortless effort. Now reach this arm long over the top. 3, 2. Can you take 2 hands away? 3, 2, 1. Can you revolve your spine, revolve your shoulders, Reach. I'm pulling back in my legs behind me. I'm reaching out. Take your hands down to your leg. This is my right leg. So I'm taking my left hand down to the shin and my right hand back onto the right hip. I lift my spine. I begin to turn. I'm making it easy. Revolved triangle. Easy. Twisting. Breathing. Revolve yourself back down to this leg. Empty over the length of your leg. Step your hands back. Lace your fingers together. Reach away. Fold. Reach your arms up. Empty the arms. Good stuff. Can you revolve the back heel up? Can you bend this front knee deeply? Be strong in these legs. Push down in these feet. Yes. Can you take your hands forward beyond your foot and rock forward and back? Forward and back. Just like a lizard hiding under the leaves, looking for insects. Yes. My hands, they step back, align my fingertips and my toes. I inhale up. And as I exhale, I'm going to step the back foot. Rebuild up. Push away. Be tall. Empty. Nice. You're changing blood pressure. You're changing things when you do this like this. Let's take these legs wide. Yes. Nice one. Padottanasana. Variations with triangle. So I'm going to push down in my left heel and pivot, open. And my hips, look, I'm just going to make it easy. And feel, how can I turn my hips? I would like to open and make these hips equal with my ankles, my shoulders, and ears. Good. Open the arms. Reach away over the back. So over the, yes, that right leg. I'm lifting in my left side. Way out back. And bring it back level. And make this triangle easy. Make an easy triangle. And in your easy triangle, observe this extended leg with the toes out. Can you wake up that hip and pull it forward? Good morning. Every Saturday, 10 o'clock. Free yoga, just FYI, we've been here for 2 years, every Saturday, rain or shine. But freezing, nah. But everything else. Over the top. Good. Yeah, the hips are what you really want to activate. Into the legs. Reach. Good. I'm going to revolve my shoulders. Fold long, easy. I take my right hand onto this left shin, knee, whatever it may be, wherever you can reach. My left hand goes back onto my hip. I lift my spine. I ground my feet. Lift and revolve. Lift, twist. Over the top, back down. Oh. Lift in your heart, fold. Step your hands back. Up. Lace your fingers together, reach away. Be tall and fold. Breathe it. Lift away. Empty those arms. Beautiful. My back toes pivot down. My heel lifts. I bend this front knee. Make it strong. My fingers step long out beyond my foot. My left shoulder is inside my left knee. And I'm rocking right here. Feel what's happening in your legs and hips. Breathe and feel. Nice. And then step your hands back. I take a big breath and I step it. Good job. Push away, rebuild up. Be tall, make an easy turn. Come lie down on your mat. Lie down on your back, tuck your knees and rock. We're going to work toward our closure. Yeah, we're going to make a revolved stomach pose first. Take your arms wide like a T. Your knees bend. If your knees are bent, lift your face up one time to the knees. Observe the symmetry of your feet. I love your mat, Michelle. Yeah. Let those knees go to the left. The feet touch down. That left leg sinks down with gravity. Observe this right shoulder, because you want no pain in that right shoulder. Oh, yeah, nice one. You can always, if this right shoulder is troubling you, modify that right hand to the ribs. Turn your head left and right a couple times. Turn it left and right, and then look over to your right thumb. Can you draw those knees toward your elbow? And can you push your heels out and away? Beautiful 90-degree angle there. Legs and torso. Yep. Yep. Let it breathe right there. Turn, look over to that right thumb. Find your big revolve. Yes. Take 3 more breaths, then wake up that right arm into the sky and roll your body over to the left. Empty the body into gravity. Identify gravity. Beautiful. Come on to your back. Let's do your second side. Arms like a T, palms up, knees to the right. Head to the right. Let the right leg come down to the ground. Let it relax. Let the left leg follow. Allow your spine to revolve. Observe the compression in your lower abdomen, especially right side. Twist. Look over to this left thumb. How far can you reach with that left thumb? And then wake up this left arm into the sky. Lift it up and roll to the right. Empty the body. Bravo. Bring this back onto your back. Put the feet down by the hips, about as wide as your shoulders, palms down. Feel your back down. Articulate up, all the way up. Tailbone lifts. You have 24 bones of your back. Articulate. Keep your neck in the center. Do not turn your head. Inhale up, exhale down. Can you lift the chest up to the chin? Inhale it up, all the way up. The chin stays, the back of the head stays on the ground. Let the back of the head stay on the ground, but lift the chest up. Oh, because that means you have to push more. Yes, it's not your head doing the work. It's not your neck. It's your body. Bring it back down. Now, wake up your shoulders at the same time as your hips. Reach these arms long beyond your head. And exhale it back down. Do one more like that. Inhale it all the way up, beyond your head. And if you're there, keep the hips high. Sweep the arms wide down underneath you. Lace your fingers away. Reach your fingers and wrists away. Lift in your hips. Yes, feet down, toes down. And breathe it right there. The chest and chin touching. And then unbind those hands. Palms down, articulate back down. Final pose, all the way down. You're going to make one fish or upward bow. I don't care. Either way. Matsyasana or Urdhva Dhanurasana. Uh-oh, I threw in some language today. Yeah. Lift up in your heart. Yep. This side right over here. This side. There it is, brother. This side. Feel that's heart, man. Breathe in that. Breathe that line. There it is, right there. Yes. Oh. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. And release that down. All right, so it's time for our wise guys. Juan, you want to choose a wise guy for us today? Open to any random page. Good. Say 1, 2, or 3. Number 3. So, this is from our editor, Gerd Forstein. It's kind of a long passage, so I will shorten it. I'll do the Reader's Digest version. He says to us, the yoga practices are not merely about the body. They are a practice for the whole being, for your physicality, for your states of emotion, mind, and even soul. Yoga is not a religion per se, but it is a set of tools for the entire body and mind being. And he says, long before we're fully liberated, we must be prepared for the long haul. And in this way, we contribute to the transformations and the creation of the world. And we activate our abilities. We activate sometimes extraordinary capacities. And as we work, we have steps along the way, little steps that we can pay attention to, little steps. of unlocking. Little steps with breath. And in this way, we gradually move. We gradually move onward to greater openness, radiance, liberation. All right. That is really it. Let's do 3 breaths right here. I'd like for you to observe the breath through the nose only. You're going to push all the breath out, then inhale a count of 5 and pace it so that you don't just grasp a big breath by 3 and hold it. Pace it up to 5. You're going to exhale for 20. You're going to inhale 5, you're going to lock it for 20, and then you're going to exhale a pace of 10. Push it all out, please. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lock it, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lock it, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Inhale, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lock it, 20, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. As you exhale, relax everything. Find an easy way to stand. Stretch your own stretch. Wake it up. Hands together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold the breath. Hold the breath. Through the mouth, exhale. Inhale. Back to the heart. Thank you. Namaste. That's it for today. We'll see you next time. Thank you for being here.